Kevin, how you doing, man?
Good, Tim.
You know what? It's biking season.
It is.
It's sunny outside.
Yep.
This video is about the ultimate commuter bike.
Yep.
So I'm here with Kevin Gerk. He's the owner-operator of Gerk Ski and Cycle. He's been doing this for years and years and years and years. This guy knows bikes, and today we're going to show you two different commuter options for you. And this e-bike, I don't know why anybody would drive a car. I mean, seriously.
Yeah, I know.
This is unbelievable.
Yeah.
The range. Tell us about it.
Yeah, well, that's what's cool. I mean, a lot of people are leaving the car keys at home, leaving the car in the garage, and they're taking this out to work, you know.
Saving on their parking bill.
Absolutely. Gas, parking bill, and not to mention it's a lot more fun. Anyway, yeah, moving into this bike, this is the Momentum, the CitoE Plus. This is such a cool bike. Some of the things I love about this bike, it's stable. It's got a little wider wheelbase. It actually comes with a big seat. You could add double seat so you can have two people on this bike. The range on this bike is unreal. It has 75 miles of charge on the battery. 75. And that's in pedal assist. Also, this thing has a throttle.
What?
Okay, so
are you serious?
You can have your cup of coffee and just sit back and hit the throttle, right?
It's just by rotating
Correct,
this right
just
here.
rotating that. You get 45 miles on the throttle, but that's, you know, for me, plenty, right?
You don't get any hand fatigue.
No, you
with this
don't.
throttle?
No, very easy, very comfortable. Yeah. It's actually got the big ergo grips. Everything about this bike is built for comfort. It's amazing how smooth it is. Not to mention, it's got a very low center of gravity to it, so you could add a lot of weight to this bike. You know, if you wanted to put any sort of attachment, you want to, you know, attach a surfboard, I don't know, you can put your golf clubs on this thing. I mean, you could do all sorts of things with this bike to make it your ultimate commuter, have a ton of fun with it,
Yeah.
and it's very stable when you add the weight.
Do they have a set of different attachments?
Yeah, you can. If we're to look at their website, you can see all the different things you can do with it. And some people even get creative and kind of create their own attachments to bikes.
But needless to say, if you're going to drop your kids off at kindergarten, you know, you want to have them ride on this bike or drive around. If you want to get groceries, or heck, if you have some material thing that you need to get from point A to point B, you can do pretty well on it.
You can do pretty well. You really can. This bike, when you're pedaling it, you can get up to 28 miles an hour with the throttle 20 miles an hour. You can really use this thing all over town.
This is not a bike that you're going to pick up and put into the back of the car.
That's absolutely correct. Yeah, unless you can, you know, lift a lot of, you know, weight. Then yeah, this is a heavier bike. This is going to be one that, you know, once you get it home, it leaves the garage and then you park it in the garage. You're not going to load this one on a rack at all. But again, that ultimate commuter though.
Okay, that's option number one in the ultimate commuter.
Yep.
And I think probably the winner.
Yeah, this is my favorite right here.
It's pretty good. How much does this one cost?
This one comes in at $3,200. Actually, it's a good value in this e-bike category. These commuter style bikes have a pretty big range, and I think this is a good value of price.
I think so too. Cheaper than buying a motorcycle?
Yeah, that's true. Right? Absolutely.
Okay.
And more fun, in my opinion.
All right, Kevin, so this is our second option for the ultimate e-commuter bike.
Yep. This is called the Specialized, the Globe Haul ST. Very similar to the Momentum. This is a little heavier bike, so it's not one you would load on your car, but again, a great commuter. Getting back to a bike that can hold a lot of weight, you know, yourself, you can put your child in it. You can see with the additional child seat we've added onto the back of that. Those are accessories you can add to the bike. You could also do luggage rack off the back, you know, all sorts of things.
This thing says CitoE here.
So that's just, we just put a Thule, you know, that's what's neat about all of these bikes. You can add all sorts of different accessories. It doesn't have to just be, you know, from, you know, Specialized. It can be, you know, other things out there. As long as it works, you know, you want to check with your local bike shop or check with us to see if they're compatible, but most of the time they are. Yeah, this bike is super fun, you know. This bike, as well as that Momentum we were talking about earlier, it's a one-size-fits-all frame. Believe it or not, you can adjust this bike from the saddle to the bars to everything to fit every size rider out there all in one bike, which is
that's fantastic. So mom, dad, whoever's dropping Junior off here can make a quick adjustment and use the same bike, which is nice.
Yep, that's exactly right. So very similar low center of gravity to this bike, including the rider. This will hold up to 419 pounds, I think they say.
Wow.
So quite a bit of weight and a 60-mile range on this bike. Yeah, fantastic. And this one comes in at $2,800. Again, these bikes are a great value. I encourage you to come test ride one, because everyone should have one of these in their garage. When the sun comes out, leave the car at home, jump on your bike, get some exercise, have fun while you do it.
Yeah, you know, I was smiling as you were saying that, because every time I ride one of these, it is so much fun. And, you know, let's talk a little bit more about get some exercise. You know, this one is pedal assist, right? And so you're still getting some, you know, more of a low intensity workout, but you're still getting the blood flowing, right?
That's correct. And not to mention, there's different modes of power on these bikes. If you want to add more of your own energy to the bike, you can drop that power down. Or again, if you're coming up to that super steep hill and you need a little extra help, you can power up and get up that hill. So a lot of versatility there.
So in general, how long does it take to charge one of these?
To fully charge these bikes, and it can range from one bike to the next, but usually, you know, a couple hours. People will get home from a ride and just instantly plug in the bike. That's what I do. I get home from a ride and I might still have half battery left. I'll still plug the bike in so it's good to go. Kind of like just battery maintenance. Same with our cell phones, right? You kind of know, hey, I'm getting low, I should plug this thing in. And I think if you get in that habit of just plugging it in every time, you're never going to run out of battery.
And then because these are commuters, they have lights?
Yes, they do have lights. Yep, this one comes set up with lights, even a little brake light. Same thing on the Momentum, they come with lights. They're not like a motorcycle where they're street legal. You don't need to put a license plate on these, but they give you the lights for safety. So when you're riding amongst the cars, you are seen. And at night, these lights are bright enough you can see what's in front of you.
So day or night, the riding is bright.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Kevin, thank you so much. It's fantastic to learn about the ultimate commuter bike. Please, if you're in the state of Washington, come visit us here at Gerk's. If you're not, go visit your local dealer. Just get out there, enjoy it. It changes your whole mindset when you don't have a car around you. You know, you're out and breathing fresh air, and I guarantee you it's going to put a smile on your face. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Thank you for checking out the video. Please subscribe to the video to get more good content like this, and we'll see you out there on the roads.